What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing? Welcome to the 7th edition of the Power Rankings for the 2021 season. We got a lot to talk about. More Marcell Ozuna details. The Yankees getting swept by the Tigers. The Giants taking 3 of 4 from the Dodgers. The Rays continue to be red hot. Let's get to it. Baseball fans, what's going on? Hello. I'm seeing 56 people in the chat. What is going on? Blue Jays Today is here. What is going on? Welcome, friends. Haven't seen you guys in a little while. Hope everything is going well. Everyone, go follow Blue Jays Today, especially Blue Jays fans in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces in here. Aries14, Alex Conway, Bob Cashman, Steady is here. Tyler Martell, what's going on? Not So Family Fun Vision. Wonderful name. What's going on? Bright Ferrer, what's going on? Franier, Ball Makeda, I'm saying these the best I can. What's going on? Benjamin Kucher, Jay Stewart, Mr. Chicken is here. Chupapi Muñano, I can't go 1 week without saying that name one time. It's a wonderful name. Yankees Highlights is here. Yankees Highlights is probably not in the best mood. We will talk about some Yankees here. Kira Owens is here. Hello. Chuck, Alfredo Mania, Mr. Botman, Woo Doo Doo, what is going on? Did I miss anyone? Sellout, what's going on? Sports with AJ, moderator is here. Alrighty, if I missed anyone, hello. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone had a good week. I am on, well, kind of actually. I was supposed to have summer vacation. I'm a teacher, and I was going to be having a nice full summer vacation. But I decided I'm going to do a little bit of summer school part-time this summer so I can make a little more money this summer. Why not? So I'm going to have a bit of a part-time summer vacation, I guess. But this past week, I had a lot more time to pump out some content. If you have not caught any of the content this past week, I feel like I came out with like 10 videos this past week. So if you missed anything from this past week, please go back onto the channel. Go take a look. I feel like I talked about a lot of things. I can't even remember what I talked about. But also, everyone, if anyone is new from the Marcell Ozuna video that I posted yesterday, thank you so much for clicking on that video. That video, I think, is over 10,000 views now, and I appreciate everyone that took the time to click on that video. If anyone is new from finding my channel through that video, hello, welcome to the channel. So, But let's get to tonight. We're going to do the power rankings here in a little bit. I just have a little bit of news to talk about before we get to the power rankings, and yeah, but before I get started, if you can, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell button, hit all the buttons. Go follow me on Twitter if you'd like to talk some baseball over there as well. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the news. So, we're going to start off here with a few stories and then I'm going to be getting to the power rankings. So, first story, I just said a little bit ago, I had a video on Marcell Ozuna last night. Again, if you took the time to click on that video, thank you so much. But we do have some more details to talk about with Marcell Ozuna. I can't believe that, man. But Marcell Ozuna, there are some more details. The county or the police department, the Sandy Springs Police, they released a press release regarding the arrest of Marcell Ozuna. So let's go take a look at this real quick. So here we go. They released this last night. So they wrote here, earlier today at 12:26 p.m., Sandy Springs police officers received a 911 call requesting they respond to a residence on Windsor Cove regarding an assault in progress. As officers arrived to the home, they heard screaming coming from inside and noticed the front door wide open. To the exigency, did I say that right? Whatever. I can't pronounce this. Whatever. Officers entered the residence through the front door and witnessed the suspect grabbing the victim by the neck and throwing her against the wall. Man, officers were able to immediately take the suspect into custody without further incident. In addition to the strangulation attempts, the suspect also struck the victim with his arm, which has a cast from a previous injury, which is why he's on the IL right now, because he has broken fingers. Preliminary investigation has revealed this incident to be domestic related between the suspect and his wife, both residents of the Windsor Cove home. So, yes, this is confirmed. It's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously, that is his mugshot. It is him. So, Major League Baseball, they are going to, as always, conduct their own investigation. I'm going to imagine, I'm starting to wonder if we're even going to see Marcell Ozuna for the rest of this season. I'm kind of wondering about that. I'm wondering if maybe, because he already wasn't playing all that well anyway. He had the broken fingers. He was probably going to be out for a little while from that. Could we see Marcell Ozuna or not see Marcell Ozuna until next season? I don't think he's going to get cut. I don't think the Braves are going to release him. And I don't know. Maybe they could. I don't know if there's something in the contract where they can void the contract. But we have players. I mean, unfortunately, it's a horrible thing. I mean, you never want to do any of this domestic violence stuff. Obviously, like it's ridiculous. It needs to stop. There needs to be an end put to all of this silly domestic nonsense. But I would imagine I don't think again, unless there's something in the contract, I would think the Braves, you're going to see Marcell Ozuna in a Braves uniform. It could be this year. I'm starting to wonder maybe if it's going to be next year. Maybe we see him. I don't know. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of details here that we don't know about. But Marcell Ozuna, again, I'm not really sure when we're going to see him again. There's obviously going to be a lot of investigation going into this. I would imagine Major League Baseball, they're going to come down hard on him. They've come down hard on previous players before. And again, there are a few players who are still playing in the major leagues, like Aroldis Chapman is one example, who had domestic issues in the past. So, yeah, here are the details on this. Again, you can find this on the Sandy Springs, Georgia Police. If you do want to get a police report, you can request one. There is a link right here. So if you did want to look at the police report yourself, you can look at it, or you have to request it and then they'll send it to you. So, but that is all I have on that matter. A terrible situation involved. At the end of the day, there is always two sides to a story, but at the end of the day, you can't go to that level. You can't go to the level of violence. Violence is never the answer to anything, in my opinion. So, moving on to our next story. Let's get to some baseball here. So the Tigers sweeping the Yankees. In my opinion, a shocking turn of events for the Yankees. They have been playing better as of late. And the Tigers, one of the worst teams in Major League Baseball, took it to the Yankees this past weekend. And what is going on with this Yankees team? There's just a lot to unfold here. But let's get to the box score for today. Let's share the screen for all of you here. Skubal today pitched very well against this Yankees team. This Yankees team has just, it's a very up and down team so far. John Boy, over on Talkin' Baseball, he mentioned this, where he said the Yankees, where he really appreciates what the Red Sox are doing with their lineups, because the Red Sox, they have a very consistent lineup every single day. Like, you see these guys in the same spots. I'm not saying that's like the way you have to do things. You can, move things around. Teams often have to reshuffle lineups to try and maybe get it going a little bit. But for the Yankees, John Boy was saying that the Yankees tend to really just move guys around in the lineup a lot. And so I'm wondering if I don't know what it is with this Yankees team lately. They're just not playing well. And the defense today was not good. 3 errors from the Yankees. This is not playing good baseball right now for this Yankees team. They lost 5 out of 6 games this past week. I'm going to let you know, spoiler alert, the Yankees will be taking a dive in the power rankings this week. I hate to break it to you, but they had a really bad week this past week. Not playing good defense, Not a lot of offense, pitching not doing all that great. Just a bad week for the Yankees and a bad weekend for the Yankees. I mean, when you're losing to this Detroit Tigers team, I mean, it's inexcusable. Like, you shouldn't be losing to this team. You shouldn't be getting swept by this team. I mean, I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, and maybe this is a bit of a hot take from my mouth. You can agree with me, disagree. I'm starting to wonder, is Aaron Boone the guy? Is Aaron Boone the guy for this Yankees team? I don't know what to say because this Yankees team is so talented. It's such a good team. Good bullpen this year. Good starting pitching. But this offense has been up and down this year. They ranked 17th this year in the offense. The defense has been terrible this year. Clint Frazier has not been able to get it going. I'm starting to wonder. I don't know about this Yankees team. And I'm starting to wonder, you got to look at the top, and I'm not saying it's all Aaron Boone's fault. To be honest, I think a lot of Yankee fans would agree that maybe Brian Cashman, deserves some of this flack as well. I mean, there could have been some moves that he could have made, in the offseason, bringing in a Jamison Tyon. He has been a little better as of lately, but I don't know. I just feel like the Yankees could have made some moves this past offseason, and they kind of just went a different route with some things. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if Aaron Boone is the guy. And you just shouldn't be getting swept by this Tigers team. I don't know. This team just doesn't seem, they're very up and down this year. They just don't seem like I don't know what it is. Like it looked like they got off to a bad start. They got a little better. And now this is happening and you had a very bad week. So I don't know. Something has got to give with this Yankees team because this team is, in my opinion, they're too talented to be playing in this way. No one expected the Red Sox to be in the position they were in. No one expected them to be in this position, to be ahead of the Yankees. Who? Tell me one person this past offseason that said my Red Sox would be ahead in the standings in front of the Yankees on May 30th. Tell me one person that said that. I don't think one person said that. I know I didn't. I think this Yankees team, they should be in first place. This team is very good. You got a good mix of veterans. You got a good, mix of younger guys as well. You got good starting. The starting pitching has been really good this year. The bullpen's been excellent this year, but they're just not winning games. This offense is just not consistent. They're just up and down constantly. I don't know. I'm starting to just wonder again, is Aaron Boone the right guy? And even if you do get rid of Aaron Boone, who the heck is even going to be the manager? Who are you going to bring in, Bobby Valentine? I mean, hey, why not? Let's go for it. Bobby Valentine, the next Yankees manager. I'm all about it. Hey, the Red Sox got their taste. How about you get your taste, Yankee fans? Hey, Bobby Valentine, Yankees manager. Why not? Let's do it. But to be honest, realistically, no, I'm kidding. But who could even be the manager? I don't know. I mean, could you bring in like a Buck Showalter? I think that's a little far-fetched. Could you maybe go with one of the first base coach or third base coach? I don't know. At this point, it's like, who do you even if you got rid of an Aaron Boone, who even comes in? I think right now, we got a subscriber. Mike Smith has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, my friend. But yeah, at this point, I just think you can say all you want about Aaron Boone, but who is going to be the guy? I don't know. I don't think Aaron Boone is going to lose that job anytime soon unless they completely spiral out of control. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this Yankees team. You got Luke Voit, who's just hurt lately. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, what do you do with him? I just feel like he is just such a logjam in this lineup. I mean, there have been talks of maybe Stanton moving to the outfield and playing some outfield, which I think would really help the flexibility of this team. It feels like this team really lacks a lot of flexibility. Bright Ferrer, welcome to the channel, my friend. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like Stanton, I don't know, but even if you move him to the outfield, the guy's made of glass. So the guy gets hurt nonstop. Is he even going to be able to play in the outfield? I don't know. I feel like they need some flexibility on this team. I'm sorry. I know people are going to defend Gleyber Torres until they're completely blue in the face, but I think Gleyber Torres, if you can move him to second base, bring in Trevor Story, done. Gleyber Torres has actually been playing better defense this year, so I got to give it to him there. The defense has been a lot better from Torres. He's had a couple of moments this year, but man, if you can go get a Trevor Story, I think that would be awesome for this lineup. I think it would be awesome for the defense. We got another subscriber coming in, Randy Francisco. What is going on? I think the Yankees are fine pitching-wise. I think the Yankees are fine with the bullpen. Go get a Trevor Story. That's just my opinion. I think he would fit so good on this team. But again, but it's also kind of hard to think of that as well, just because you kind of got this logjam here. You got Stanton at DH. Voit is going to come back eventually. Where are you going to? I mean, to me, if you could put Voit at DH, put Stanton out and left. I don't know what you do with Frazier, but he's not having a good year. I don't know. I think you should go get a Trevor Story. Go sign that guy long term. Oh, George Alexander, welcome to the channel, my friend. But that's just my opinion. Go get Trevor Story. Go lock that guy up to a multi-year deal. There's your shortstop. Gleyber Torres can play second. DJ LeMahieu can move around. Hey, maybe put DJ LeMahieu first base, Voit at DH, put Stanton out and left. I don't know. This team, I think, needs something in this lineup. I think they need a little bit better defense. That's just my opinion. I don't know. My opinion. Let me know what you think in the chat. Let me know what you think in the comments. But this Yankees team not playing very well as of late. Getting to the next story. Staying in the American League East, this Rays team, a lot of people were counting this Rays team out this year. I did not. I made this mistake last season. I was not high on the Rays. And this year, in my predictions, I said the Rays. I picked them as a wild card team. And I'm glad I did, because I'm not going to go against this Rays team. I knew I couldn't go against this Rays team this year, because it's such a well-run organization. The fact that they just keep putting these good teams out on the field with very minimal payroll in the last few seasons, I don't know. I think there was still a lot left on this Rays team. Sure, they lost Blake Snell. Sure, they lost Charlie Morton. But this team has been playing red hot as of right now. 15 out of their last 16, taking it to the Phillies in the 2008 World Series rematch this past weekend. So let's go take a look at this. Oh, and also, real quick, Aaron, before I do move on to the next story, I'm sorry, I forgot to show this article. Aaron Boone did talk today, basically just saying he's pissed off. He wants, this team to start playing better, yada, yada. My screen is completely frozen as of right now. But Aaron Boone, there is an article here. If you do want to go check it out, Aaron Boone pissed off by the Yankees' disgrace of a weekend. So there is this article out there if you would like to go take a read. It's on the NewYorkPost.com. But let's get to the Rays and the Phillies. So, yeah, this Rays team has been awesome. They are 15-1 in their last 6 games. They're playing incredible, playing great baseball as of lately, and they were able to get to Zach Eflin today, who is having a pretty decent season. But the Rays are red hot. They have definitely been the team of May. If there's one team to pick out in the month of May, this Rays team definitely ranks near the top. Goodness, they've just doing everything right lately. This Rays team is just playing so well. Joey Wendell's having himself a really good season. There's just a lot to like right now. Even Brett Phillips, he seems to be getting it done a lot this season. Not a great batting average or OPS from him, but it seems like Brett Phillips finds a way to be involved with this team a lot. Walls has been playing okay for the most part. Not great, but he's providing some decent defense out there. Brandon Lau, there's got to be something that needs to happen with Brandon Lau. He's under 200 right now, but this Rays team, they're just getting it done. They opened, funny enough, they opened with Colin McHugh today. He didn't even make it out of the first inning, and then Fleming ended up taking over here. This is just such a Rays-looking box score for their pitching. McHugh literally coming in. He gave up 2 hits, but it's just so funny looking at it. He starts the game, didn't even get out of the first inning, and then the bullpen, just like the Rays like to do, they took over. Fairbanks and Castillo at the back end. Fleming pitching almost about 5 innings of solid ball. But the Rays were able to get to Eflin today. Eflin's had a pretty decent season this year. That's a pretty good picture to get to. So, hey, Tampa Bay, there's a lot of credit to give. Tampa Bay, they're sitting in first place right now. Last week, I had Tampa Bay as an A team. Could Tampa Bay make it into the A pluses this week for my power rankings? So that's all I have to say on that. Let's get to the next story. The Giants have been playing really well. This Giants team, they just took it to the Dodgers this past weekend, winning 3 out of 4 games. This Giants team, I was kind of wondering, was this Giants team a bit of like an optical illusion kind of a thing? Was this just like a mirage? But now, they are taking it to the Dodgers this year. They're just winning games this year, and I'm starting to think this Giants team might be for real. I know we're just getting into the month of June. It's still early, but you got to start to think here. This Giants team could be for real. I mean, I think a lot of people out there are probably still thinking, how long is this team going to last? I don't know. But they just keep winning games. They took 3 out of 4 against the Dodgers this weekend, sorry. Actually, real quick, I want to go take a look at just some past series with the Giants. So hold on one second. Let's go to this schedule real quick. So with the Giants, and I'll get more into this on the power rankings, but in April, let's see. So in April, they took 2 out of 3 against the Padres. And then they played the Padres again at the end of the month. So they took, was that 2 out of 3 against them? Or they did, okay, so they lost 2 out of 3 in the beginning of the month to the Padres, but then they took 2 out of 3 against the Padres again. Oh, they did, okay, that's right. They did get swept by the Dodgers last weekend, so fair, that's fair. But then they returned the favor this past weekend. They lost a close game Thursday night, and they just took it to them over the weekend. They just won. 11 runs on Saturday, 8 on Friday, won a close game today. This Giants team, I'm starting to think, is this Giants team for real? I think a lot of people last weekend were starting to think, okay, they got swept by the Dodgers. Maybe this Giants team really isn't all that. Maybe they're going to start to fade away here. But here we are. Here we are going into June. We got one more game this month, but we're heading into June. And this Giants team, they're just playing good baseball. They're playing great baseball. What else is there to say? Let me actually go take a look at the standings real quick. Take a look. And again, we'll get more into this in a little bit. But look at the Giants. Just a half game back right now, second place. Good run differential on the year. They've won. Like I just said, they won 3 straight games. This Giants team. I'm starting to buy into this Giants team a little bit. I was kind of taking, I was proceeding with caution, but I'm liking this Giants team, man. I like the pitching they got. They got some offense that comes through when you need it to. The bullpen could be better. I think we'll get more to the bullpen here in a little bit, but I don't know. This Giants team, man, I'm liking this Giants team. So taking it to the Dodgers this past weekend. So let's get to what I think a lot of you are here for, and that is the power rankings. So with the power rankings, I don't do numbers 1 through 30. I go by tiers. I use the tier maker. I go A plus A, B plus B, C plus C, D, and F. So let's go to last week's power rankings. Here we go. Getting it open. Okay, sharing the screen. So, power rankings from last week. We had San Diego as an A+. We had the White Sox, Yankees, Rays, Red Sox, Dodgers as an A. Cardinals, A's as B+. Astros, Giants in the B's. Brewers, Blue Jays, Cubs, C+. Marlins, Phillies, Braves, Mets, Indians as a C. Reds, Mariners, Rangers, Nationals, Royals as a D. Twins, Orioles, Diamondbacks, Rockies, Pirates, Tigers, and Angels as an F. Mets talk with Hayden. What's going on, my friend? So these are the power rankings from last week. So just to give you an idea, if you are new to the power rankings, this is a weekly show now. At first, I didn't know what to expect, but the turnout for the weekly power rankings has been amazing. I want to thank all of you for coming out every single week. We got to around 400 people a couple of weeks ago, so who knows if we'll get to that tonight. We'll have to wait and see, but we're at 88 people right now, so I appreciate you coming out for the power rankings. So let's get to, the way I organize, or the way I the order I go in, I take a look at the overall standings in Major League Baseball. I start at the bottom and I work my way to the top. So, yeah. We're gonna go through quickly here with the Fs. Baltimore, they've lost 13 straight games. What's going on with Baltimore, man? Baltimore, what are you doing? All right, so yeah, Baltimore is an F. I'm not even gonna get into that. Sorry. Diamondbacks, you are 1-9 in your last 10. Sorry, you are an F. Moving on, Rockies. You guys, I'm sorry, you're playing a little better lately. I get whatever 500 is a little better for this Rockies team, but you're still an F. Pirates, 3-7 in your last 10. Sorry, you were staying as an F. Texas, you've lost 6 straight games. Actually, Texas, I had Texas as a D last week. Oh, man. So, Texas has not been playing good. You're 3-7 in your last 10. You've lost 6 straight games. I mean, I think that's an automatic demotion to the Fs. I think that's an automatic demotion. I'm sorry. I think the Rangers, you've lost 6 straight. You were a D last week. You have been now downgraded to the Fs. Here we go. Moving on to the Twins. The Twins have actually been playing better as of late. They're 7-3. I did make a video on the Minnesota Twins. If you did not see that video, go check it out. I talked about could the Twins maybe save their season. I'm not giving up on this Twins team just yet. I still think there's a lot of talent on this Twins team. Maybe, I don't know what it is. I can't just get rid of this Twins team. One hot streak can get them right back in it, win 15 out of 20, and hey, you're maybe right back in it, maybe even for a wild card spot. I know it's not looking great right now for the Twins. I just think there's still a lot of talent on this team. The offense is still one of the better offenses in the game. It's just the bullpen has not been great. The starting pitching has just been So, but the Twins last week I had as an F, actually. I had as an F. So, all right, could the Twins maybe move up into the Ds? They lost today against Kansas City. Now, the Twins, I'm not going to take too long on the Twins, but I'm just going to take a look at how they did this past week. Here we go. So the Twins, they actually they got off to a really good start this week. You played the Orioles, but they took care of business against the Orioles. And, we got a subscriber coming in. Matthew Gomez has just joined the channel. Thank you so much, Matthew, for joining. Welcome, welcome. But then you lose 2 out of 3 to the Royals. This was their chance to try and leapfrog them in the standings. If we take a look, actually, at the division standings, I talked about this in the video that I made where, hey, you got some division matchups coming up. This was their chance to maybe leapfrog or get closer to the Royals, and they lose 2 out of 3, and that's just not going to get it done. And then the Tigers, look, the Twins are in last place. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think for the Twins right now, I got to keep them as an F. Or I don't know. Do I move them up to a D? They were playing really good. Oh, we got another subscriber. Toby YT, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. But yeah, they definitely were playing better. Especially towards the end of last week. And then the beginning of the week, they were playing better. So, but then you lose 2 out of 3 to the Royals. Okay, you know what? Man, this lineup is really good. If we take a look at this lineup, that is not the team stats. I want team stats. Here we go. So the Twins, they have a very good lineup this year. Right now, Fred Red, what is going on? We're getting a lot of subscribers starting off the show. I love to see it. But the Twins have the 6th best offense this year. It's just the pitching. The pitching has not been great. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty decent about this team, or about the offense. This is the pitching. Do I want to move them up as a D? Come on, Twins. If you at least won 2 out of 3, I think that would have been a no-brainer to move you back up to the Ds. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this Twins team is just so disappointing, man. Another subscriber, Josh Rankins, what's going on? I'm going to keep the Twins as an F for right now. You got to show me a little bit more, Minnesota. I'm sorry. You definitely won. You swept the Orioles, but then you lose 2 out of 3 to the Royals. Come on. You keep disappointing me, Minnesota. I'm going to keep you as an F for right now. And you're last in your division. So come on. What's going on here, Minnesota? But here we go. Moving on. Let's put this back to the Major League overall standings. We have Detroit. Man, we're getting another subscriber coming in. Mr. Botman, woo-doo-doo, what's going on? So yeah, Detroit. Oh yeah, also, I want to point this out. I'm gonna maybe toot my own horn a little bit. I'm gonna toot my horn just a little bit here. I'm just saying, hold on one second. Let me just show you something. I skipped over the Diamondbacks pretty quickly there, but I want to point out one thing with the Diamondbacks. Everyone, take a look at the one of the best players from this past week, Pavin Smith. I want to give some credit to Pavin Smith here. I see Jake McDonald has subscribed. What is going on? Pavin Smith. The only reason I'm bringing this up, I picked Pavin Smith as my rookie of the year this year in my predictions. And this guy is starting to play really good lately. This past week, over 5 games, he hit 600, drove in a few runs this past week. He played really well. Look out for Pavin Smith. As of right now, in the National League, he is second overall in wins above replacement, behind Jazz Chisholm. Mason Gamer 7, what is going on? But everyone, keep an eye out for Pavin Smith. The Diamondbacks are having a terrible season, very disappointing season for the Diamondbacks, but keep an eye out for Pavin Smith. He's been playing really good lately. He was the number 1 overall player this past week in wins above replacement, at least coming into today. I don't know if this is updated today, but Pavin Smith, wanted to just show a little love. I picked him as my rookie of the year prediction for this year in the National League. And hey, he looked pretty good this past week. So, all right, back to the power rankings. Here we go. We got another subscriber. Man, it's subscriber city right now. Brian B., what is going on? Hello. Man, we are rolling in subscribers right now. Thank you, everyone, for joining the channel if you just joined tonight. Here we go. Moving on. We had, let's get to Detroit. So, hey, Detroit. I got to show some love to the Detroit Tigers. I mean, like I was just talking about with the Yankees, we were talking more about the pessimistic side of that sweep. But the Tigers, I mean, they took 3 straight against the Yankees. I mean, at the end of the day, this Yankees team is really good. Park Bench has just subscribed. What is going on? This is what I love to see. The subscribers are coming in. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Detroit. They've won 3 straight. It's still not a good team. They're not a good team. But you know what? I got to give a little love to Detroit because you took it to the Yankees today, man. You took it to the Yankees. Let's actually go to that box score. Skubal has not really had, it looks like, the best year. Well, actually, hold on. Let me go look at the numbers just a little more closely. A 4.59 ERA. He had 8 strikeouts. We had the 3 hits today, 3 walks. Caltuve Astros has just subscribed. Welcome. Skubal definitely had a good day today. Really good day today. So this Tigers team, I still think I'm going to keep this Tigers team as an F. I need to see a little bit more to get out of that F ranking. I'm going to keep him as an F for now. I mean, you took it to the Yankees. If I could go like a F plus or like a D minus, I think I would be okay. But to get fully into the D tier, I need to see a little more out of this Tigers team. It's still one of the worst teams in the league. Luke Lizu 35 has just subscribed. Thank you so much. But this Tigers team, not ready to take them out of the Fs right now. If they have another good week, hey, I'll be willing to put them into the Ds. And if they have a really good week, hey, maybe they could get to a C. We've had teams jump up 2 tiers here. So maybe we could see the Tigers as a C this next week. Maybe. But right now, I need to see a little more out of this Tigers team to move up into the Ds. Mike Bishop has subscribed. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. But here we go. Moving on, we have the Washington Nationals. They have lost 4 straight games. You have got to be thinking here, this Nationals team, could they be inching closer and closer to selling? I think they're going to trade Scherzer. I think it's going to happen. I think someone's going to want Scherzer. Who would not want a Max Scherzer? He's been basically one of the only bright spots on that team this year. I want to actually give some love to Max Scherzer. Let's go take a look at his numbers. Jeff McGuffin has just subscribed. What is going on? But this Washington Nationals team, they've lost 4 straight games. They actually got some good defense this year, but the offense has not really been that great. But let's go take a look at this Nationals team real quick. I mean, the only bright spots really on this Nationals team this year, Trey Turner has been having a very good year. Juan Soto, he's been fine for the most. I think a lot of people were thinking Juan Soto was going to have this monster of a season. And, but he's kind of just been, he's been good. He's been good, but I don't think he's been at the level of what people thought he was going to be. Schwarber's been providing some power. Could you see Schwarber get traded? I think this Nationals team is going to go into sell mode. I mean, I feel like Ryan Zimmerman might stay just because, the guy's a National forever. I feel like he would end up staying. Josh Harrison, I don't know. Do you maybe see if you could get some offers for him? Maybe a Victor Robles. I don't know. I think you're going to see this team. They're going to go into sell. I didn't see this Nationals team really doing much this year. And as of right now, it's starting to look that way. But this starting pitching has been really bad. Max Scherzer has been the only bright spot, a 2.27 ERA, 10 starts. He's been awesome. Someone is going to trade for Max Scherzer. Someone. And I'm wondering who it could be. I feel like a lot of people will think Yankees. And I don't know. I feel like the Yankees are, unless like someone gets hurt, I feel like the Yankees might stay away. They like to stay under that payroll or that luxury tax line. I'm telling you, look out for the White Sox as a team that maybe could go after a Max Scherzer. The White Sox are all in. They're going for it this year in a wide open American League. I don't think the Red Sox will go for him. Again, they're kind of like the Yankees. They want to stay under that luxury tax line. Ownership wants them to stay under that luxury tax line. I don't think the Red Sox will go after a Max Scherzer. I could see a team like the White Sox. Could you see a team, maybe even the Padres? The Padres have been making trades for starting pitchers all offseason, it felt like. Going out, getting a Yu Darvish and a Blake Snell. Could they maybe go for one more piece and get a Max Scherzer? I think the Blue Jays would be a great fit for Max Scherzer. Maybe the St. Louis Cardinals could go after him. I think there's a lot of good fits out there for a Max Scherzer. There's another one too. Chuck, I'm seeing you in the chat. Maybe the Astros. Why not the Astros? I think that could be a good fit as well. Max Scherzer is going to get traded somewhere. It's only a matter of time, I think. I don't think you're going to see anything yet. I think June, you're going to start to see his name heat up a little bit. I think July, it'll really pick up then. I wonder if a team's going to want him sooner rather than later. I don't know. I think June, you're going to start hearing some rumblings a little bit. I think you're going to see some rumors start to swirl a little bit. Max Scherzer, he's definitely going somewhere. If he doesn't go anywhere, I think the Nationals are ridiculous. If they don't get something for Max Scherzer, I don't see it. Unless he wants to re-sign with them. I don't know. But you could always re-sign with them in the Nationals. It would be smart of them to trade him. And if he wants to come back to Washington, he can. He can come back in the offseason. So, there's also the possibility, maybe, I don't know if they would go in division. I mean, to be honest with you, if you're out of it, if you're the Nationals, why not just trade him to a team? If the Braves offer you something good, the Braves could use they don't necessarily, I don't think, need starting pitching. They got, a pretty good group at the top, but, they lost Noah recently. I don't know. If the Braves really wanted to add a starting pitcher, why not? If you're the Nationals and you're out of it and the Braves offer you like a decent prospect or two for him, who cares? Trade him in the division. Whatever. He could always come back. It's like he's going to go there for a half a season. So, I don't know. But Max Scherzer. Keep an eye out for Max Scherzer. But the Nationals, this team is not good, man. It's just not a good team. Last week I had the Nationals as a D. I don't think they're tail spinning right now. They've lost 4 straight. I'm not ready to put them as an F right now. I'll keep them as a D. I'm feeling I'm in a bit of a good mood today. So I'll give the Nationals one more chance to pick it up. If they have a bad week, you're going to an F. So the Nationals, the clock is ticking. Are you going to stay at a D? Could you maybe turn it around this next week? Chad Doomslayer. I love that name. Doomslayer. That's what I like to, that's a name I like to see. But Nationals, I'll keep as a D for right now. Here we go. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Reds. You were 4-6 in your last 10. The Reds, I think I had as a D last week. I feel like I'm going to keep them as a D. If we take a look at what they did this past week. So they beat the Cubs today. Hey, the Cubs. We're going to get to the Cubs here in a little bit. Cubs had themselves a really good week this past week. We'll get to the Cubs here shortly. But, hey, the Reds took it today against Arrieta. And let's go take a look. They ended their week on a good note. We got another subscriber, Bob Cashman. What's going on? So let's go take a look at this past week. So, I mean, the Cubs, they took 2 out of 3 against the Cubs. You split with the Nationals, or you took 2 out of 3 against the Nationals. So you took 2 out of 3, and then you lost 2 out of 3. I don't know. I think this Reds team, I'm going to keep him as a D. I had him as a D last week, so I will keep the Reds as a D. Moving on. Got another subscriber coming in. Holden Kane, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. Here we go. Angels up next. 24-29 on the year. This Angels team, I can't stand this Angels team, man. I've been saying this for the last few weeks. I mean, seriously, like, I don't get this Angels team. I don't understand it. I mean, yes, they've won a couple of games, over the weekend, but it's like John Boy was saying. I feel like I've been saying this for like the last few weeks. And, we got a super chat coming in. Sam Ty with a $1.99 super chat. You forgot to put the Twins in F. I'm gonna, I missed it. Oh, I thought I put him as an F. Wait. So, okay, there we go. Cool. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I did put them as an F. I thought maybe I put them as a D for a second, and I thought you were saying, like, oh, they should be an F. But I see you. Thank you, my friend. Helping me out. I appreciate it. My potato brain gets the best of me sometimes. But thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Really appreciate that. Taking a look. This Angels team, John Boy was talking about this. There's a video out there somewhere where he just rants about the Angels. I feel like I've been saying this for the last, like, month or so. I'm so tired of this Angels team. I mean, I feel like I've said that exact line for the last 3 weeks. Michael Johnston, welcome to the channel. This Angels team, they drive me insane. You got such a good lineup. You have, like, but then, like, this, I was saying this in the offseason too, when you didn't get a Trevor Bauer. Like, I didn't mind the Jose Quintana move. I didn't even mind the Alex Cobb move. I thought that was fine. But, like, you need a guy at the top of your rotation. I've been saying this. Who have they ever gotten? Robert Cashman, hello. Welcome to the channel. Who have the Angels gotten? Name one starting pitcher the Angels have gotten. Like, besides C.J. Wilson back in whatever year he signed with the Angels. Name one guy. They haven't gotten anyone. Every year they get like these 3 or 4s or like 2s, like the 2s, 3s, and 4s for the rotation. They don't get anyone. They were in on the Garrett Cole talks last year. Ended up not getting him. I don't know. El Principe, what is going on, my friend? Welcome to the channel. But you didn't get Trevor Bauer. I feel like you had a shot at Trevor Bauer. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't the biggest fan of, the whole Mickey Callaway thing. I don't know. So maybe the Angels were just, I just feel like this Angels team, I'm not even talking about the team right now. I'm talking about like the organization. I said this in the offseason. What is going on with this organization? Like you brought in Pujols years ago. I just thought that was, I don't know. I didn't like the signing when it first happened. Taylor Chiappetta, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. But, this Angels team, I feel like, is just not well run. I don't know what it is. Like, you have like these good names. You brought in an Anthony Rendon. You have Mike Trout. You got Shohei Ohtani. But like, what is happening with this team? I don't get it. Like, you can never bring in a big name starting pitcher. You can never, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, you made some decent moves this past offseason. You did. I did like some of the moves that were made. But at the end of the day, you're just not winning games. And I really think it starts at the top. I don't know, man. I just think something, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a very well-run franchise, in my opinion. This team always has really good players on it, and you're just not getting anything done ever. I'm tired of this Angels team. I've been saying this for weeks. I was saying this in the offseason. This Angels team, I don't get it. I don't know. I still think there is something here. Philip Faustino, what is going on? But yeah, this Nelson Espada, hello, welcome. But yeah, this Angels team, I don't know. I'm so tired of this Angels team. Sure, you won a couple of games, but I don't know. I'm not ready to move you on from the Fs. I'm tired of this Angels team. They drive me insane. You just, again, like this past week, what did you do this past week? I mean, where's the win streak? Where is it? Where is this hot streak? What are you doing? Get on a hot streak. To me, until I start seeing this Angels team, Luke Yamaguchi, welcome to the channel. Until I start seeing this Angels team go on a run, I'm not moving them. I'm not moving them from the Fs. That's just my opinion. I'm tired of the team. I'm tired of this organization. You got good players and you don't ever win. You don't even come close to winning your division every single year. So I don't know. Angels, I'm tired of it. Moving on. Here we go. The Marlins, they've lost 3 straight, 24 and 28. I really want to get on board with this Marlins team. It's such a fun team. There's still a lot to. There's a bit of a ways to go with this Marlins team. Ken Dog Sports Talk. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, actually, this game got postponed today. I was a little bored today. I couldn't watch my Red Sox. So, yeah, rain out. The Red Sox had some fans back in the stands. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you this, everyone, man. Seeing Fenway Park at full capacity yesterday and seeing the Fenway faithful just erupt. Adam Ottavino, had a big strikeout yesterday out of the bullpen. The place just erupted. It was a beautiful thing. I'm so happy to see Fenway Park back at full capacity. It's just great to see. I just feel like we're finally getting back to just normalcy. It's just good to see, man. Like it was, I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's just such a happy feeling seeing all these fans come back to the games. Yeah, just good to see. Good to see. But anyway, I digress. This Marlins team, I was supposed to see this Marlins team, and I did. Saw the past couple of games. It's so much to like about this Marlins team. They're just not there yet. A couple of close games the past couple of nights with my Red Sox, but my Red Sox, they're just playing good baseball this year, man. And hey, the Red Sox did what they had to do against this Marlins team. But for the Marlins, you split against the Phillies and you lost you had a 2-game sweep with the Red Sox. So they're going to make that game up on June 7th. This Marlins team, but they are on a 3-game losing streak right now. I think with the Marlins, I don't know. Am I going to put them down to a D? I don't know. I'm feeling nice today, but I don't know. Do I want to keep him as a C or move him down to a D? I don't know. Oh, we got another subscriber coming in. Rad Console Gaming has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you subscribing, my friend. I don't know. This Marlins team, I mean, you didn't really have a good week overall. You lost 4 out of 6. I don't know. You won a couple of games, but I feel like you're starting to fall down here. Yeah, I'm going to move him down. I'm going to move him down to a D. Yeah, I don't know. You lost 4 out of 6 this past week. I'm going to move the Marlins down to a D. Unfortunately, it pains me to do that because I like this Marlins team. There's some fun players on this team. I don't know. I can't keep them at a C. You just didn't have a good week overall. I saw them lose to my Red Sox a couple of times. So, Samuel Lang, welcome to the channel. So here we go. Moving on. Here we go. The Phillies. Oh, okay. So we were just talking about the Phillies. You've lost. I mean, this is another team. This is another one. The Phillies are like the Angels. Like, I feel like the Angels and the Phillies are complete reflections of each other. You have good players, but what are you doing? You got you got these good players on your team, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm so tired of this Phillies team. It's like, oh my God. Like, I don't understand. It's like, I don't know what it is about this Phillies team. It's like every year you're not. It's like what are the Phillies? Like, the Phillies are just not getting it done. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like I don't know. You're just not playing fundamental baseball or like whatever it is. But like, you're getting beat by this Rays team. It's such like a hilarious thing to me. This Phillies payroll is such a high payroll, But you got the Rays just taking it to you. Like, you know? I mean, even the Marlins are a low payroll team, and they split with you this past week. I'm so tired of this Phillies team. This Phillies team drives me insane. The Phillies on the year right now, your offense, or that's pitching. Is that pitching? Hold on, where's the offense? Here we go. So the offense right now with the Phillies, you rank 20, is that, or that, hold on, offense. Where are the Phillies? You're 29th in offense this year. 29th. Why? Or is that this past week? Like, oh, sorry. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I digress. Wait. But you're 29th in offense this past week. That's horrible. What are you doing? Okay, how do I, what is happening? Teams, batting, okay. All right, now we go. Now it's good. Now it's good. All right, the Phillies on the year, you're 23rd in offense. But why? Why are you 23rd in offense? What is happening? Like you have guys. I mean, JT Realmuto, he's having a JT Realmuto year. Bryce Harper, he's having himself a good year. Rhys Hoskins, he's been good. I don't get it because you got guys that are getting on base. I don't know. Like, let me look at this. Base running. Where are they at? They're 10th in runs created on the bases, but WRC plus, you're 22nd. You're just not. I don't know. I don't get it. On base percentage, where do you rank? Overall, you're 19th in on base percentage. So that lineup is just very inconsistent overall with getting on base. You got guys like Realmuto and Harper and Hoskins doing their thing, but overall you got these other guys that just aren't really stepping up. Batting average, they're 18th in batting average. Slugging, you're 22nd. You're just not getting it done. I don't know. ISO percentage, like what, I'm trying to like. Is there like one glaring thing? 23rd in ISO. Walks? They're 15th. I mean, they're striking out a lot. Like, I don't know. Like, oh, okay. They are striking out. They are striking out a good amount. But you get the Rays who are striking out a lot too. But that's kind of like the Rays thing. Is they strike out a lot, but they create offense in other ways. So, I don't know. The Phillies aren't the Rays. The Rays just proved, this past weekend that they're just more, in my opinion, they're just more advanced than this Phillies team when it comes to the analytics. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. But this Phillies team, it's very frustrating because you just want it's like you got names, you got fun names on this team. You got Harper, Realmuto, Rhys Hoskins is fun. But you're just not, you got good pitching too. Aaron Nola, the pitching has been good this year. Aaron Nola, Eflin, Wheeler's having himself a good year. But the bullpen hasn't been stepping it up. You got good starting pitching, but your offense is inconsistent this year. Your bullpen is bad. You thought the bullpen was going to be a little better, and they were doing better, but just not getting it done lately. So you split with the Marlins, and you had a 2-game sweep of the Rays. So I got to think here, this Phillies team, Abel Rojas, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. I'm going to move this Phillies team down to a D. I'm just, I don't know what it is. This Phillies team, they're not playing good. So you lost 2 in a row to the Rays. I'm sorry. You're going to get the bumpity bump down to a D. So that's all I'm going to say on that. All right, let's get to the Braves. So, oh boy. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here. Hold on. I mean, you had the whole Marcell Ozuna thing. So, that's already one thing. And then you got your Heinies. Your Heinies whooped yesterday. What was the game of that? What was the final score of that game? You lost 13-2. What are you doing? What is going on? How do you just get blown out by this Mets team where their offense has not even been that great this year? This Mets offense should be doing stuff like this. But lately you got this lineup with the Mets. They have so many injuries lately. But Lindor, look at Lindor, had himself a pretty decent game for once yesterday. James McCann had 4 hits yesterday. Where the heck did that come from? But Ian Anderson, pretty ineffective. Santana got blown up. Fla got blown up yesterday. This bullpen? This bullpen, they need help. This bullpen needs help. I don't know, but this Braves team, you're 24-26. I'm sorry, but it's, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's funny because when Pacoda came out with their projections in the offseason, I think everyone, their mother, their grandmother's best friend at the bingo hall, I think all of them said that the Pacoda projections for the Braves this year were completely awful. But Pacoda's been right so far. You got to give Pacoda a little credit. They called this, 24-26 on the year so far. This team is good, but they're not playing good. They are one thing about the Braves. It is the bullpen. This Braves bullpen has not been effective this year. They had a good bullpen last year, and that was one thing I remember in my preseason predictions. I remember talking about, I was worried about this Braves bullpen. That's the one thing. I liked the starting pitching. The offense is good, but this bullpen has not been good. It has not been good. It's 17th. They had a good bullpen last year. A very good bullpen last year. You had Mark Melancon last year. You had Shane Green, who was back. But Miles Benson, welcome to the channel, my friend. But yeah, the Braves right now, if you take a look at this Braves bullpen, Will Smith, he's gotten rocked a little bit. 4.26 ERA. I'm not too worried about ERAs, but again, it's just not a very deep bullpen. You just got guys they're just getting hit. Tyler Matzek's been good. But Minter, I don't know. There's not a lot to like. Shane Green is going to be back eventually. They need some help in this bullpen. Matthew Vizard, welcome to the channel. Hello. But this Braves bullpen, it's not good. It's not helping them out. And I think that's one big reason why the Braves just aren't as good. Their bullpen has not delivered this year. But, if you take a look at the offense with the Braves, I think this Braves offense has actually... Where are they? They're good with the offense. They're 10th in offense this year. So that offense is good. And the starting pitching, the starting pitching as well. Well, it does say 23rd for the starting pitching, but these numbers have been kind of inflated a little bit. Drew Smiley's been ineffective this year. Kyle Wright, he hasn't even pitched. Bryce Wilson, he's been kind of whatever. Oscar Noah was having himself a good year, and the guy decided to punch a dugout bench, and he broke his hand. What is up with these pitchers that are punching things? Can we please start something where these pitchers can just stop punching things? Is that possible? Stop it. Stop it. If you're a pitcher, I'm sorry, if you punch something, I don't care how frustrated you are. This is your job. This here, or if you're left-handed, this is your job. What are you doing? Why would you punch something? Why? I'm so sick of pitchers that do that. It's I'm sorry, but you gotta think. Oscar Noah, that's a big blow. You were doing really good, and you blew it, my friend. You blew it. Cardinals talk. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. Charlie Morton's actually been pretty good. Ian Anderson, not a great start. Not a great start yesterday, obviously, against the Mets, but overall he's been decent. Max Fried has actually been pitching a lot better lately. Max Fried, he's been starting to turn it around a little bit. He's had a few good starts string together for Max Fried. So this Braves team, it's just, I don't know. it's this is not good. But this past week, I mean, you split with the Red Sox, and then so yeah, the game was postponed. So yeah, not really much of a week, but you lost 2 out of 3. I think with the Braves, I had the Braves last week as a C. I'm gonna keep the Braves at a C. So that's all I got to say on that. Moving on. Here we go. Kansas City beating the Twins today. Again, 25-26, 6-4 in your last 10. Playing a little better lately, Kansas City. Last week, I had them as a D, actually. I had Kansas City as a D. But yeah, the offense picked it up today. Let's see how they did this past week. I know the offense was a little better this past week. So, but you lost 2 out of 3 to the Rays. But then you won 2 out of 3 against the Twins. I mean, you scored a decent amount of runs. I scored 8 on Friday night. You scored 5 in a loss there, but you scored 6 today in the win. So, all righty, we've broken 200 people in the chat. Welcome, everyone. I'm glad everyone's coming out for the weekly power rankings. If anyone is new, hit that subscribe button. And everyone, if you can actually, if you have a moment, if you can, hit that like button for me as well. It's going to help it with the YouTube algorithm. But taking a look, I mean, the Royals they kind of just were up and down this week. You won a couple against the Twins there. You won one against the Rays, but then you lost a few as well. So I think for the Royals, I'm not really ready to move them on from a D. I think you need to string together a few more wins. Kansas City staying at a D. Moving on. Seattle. Look at Seattle. Hey, Seattle, turning it around here. 4 wins. You had a really bad week last week. Seattle out as a D. Could Seattle maybe be moving up into the D's, or into the C's, sorry, from the D's? Look, oh, no, I don't do that. Kikuchi had himself a good start today. Here we go. Alrighty, so he actually had a no-hitter working today against the Rangers. But yeah, good week overall for the Mariners. They had a bad week last week. Not a good week. We got another subscriber coming in. Matt Finn, what's up? Hello. But yeah, this past week, you took 2 out of 3 against the A's. And then you swept the Rangers. What a good week. What a great week. A key division week. If we actually, hold on, I want to take a look. I want to pull up the division standings as well. Here we go. So yeah, Seattle right now. Hey, look at Seattle. 3.5 out in the West. That was a good week for the Mariners. Good week for the Mariners. And in the wild card right now, you are 2.5 out. I mean, Leticia Serraro, welcome to the channel. Hello. But Seattle, hey, that's a good week for them. A good week. Let's take a look at where they're ranking with the offense. Right now, Seattle's offense is not good this year, 25th overall. Starting pitching, though. Hey, look at Seattle quietly getting some good starting pitching. They have the 8th best starting pitching this year. That has definitely improved lately. And the bullpen for Seattle, look at the bullpen. They are 5th. 5th, right? Or hold on, wait. Am I looking at the right thing? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I got to look at... There we go. Okay, and for the... Oh, wait, no, that's for this past... Oh, come on. 1 second, everyone. I think I goofed up somewhere. I clicked out of something, and I got everything all mixed up and confused. But here we go. Relievers. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, is that relievers? Okay, yeah. They have the 8th best bullpen. They have the 8th best starting pitching. Or no, that's... Oh, my goodness. What the heck did I do? I got everything mixed up. Okay, now we're good. We're good now. Seattle. Okay. I took back what I said a second ago about the starting pitching. They're 26 in starting pitching, but the bullpen has been good. Good bullpen. 8th ranked bullpen this year. So, starting pitching, not good. Offense, not good. But that bullpen's keeping them afloat. But it looks like their starting pitching this past week was actually pretty good. Here we go. Let's open this up. Baseball banter. What's going on? Hello. Let's look at the starting pitching from this past week. Here we go. So this past week, you had some good starts. Flexen had himself a good start. Justin Dunn had himself a good start. Logan Gilbert, 4 innings. Justice Sheffield had 5 innings there. You see Kikuchi had himself a good start, and he pitched well today too. So, hey, this Mariners rotation, maybe they're starting to get it turned around a little bit. And it looks, because by the looks of things, it looks like they had themselves a pretty good week. So, especially with the starting pitching, they only gave up 2 wins there, or 2 runs there and a win against the A's. Only gave up 3 there. You had a shutout against the Rangers. You only gave up 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. And this starting pitching has been really good, and the bullpen has been really good too. You need to kind of to do what the Red Sox are doing. If you can just get, 5 innings at least out of your starters, and then you have a good bullpen, that's a recipe for success. That's what the Rays like to do. So it works. But hey, the Mariners right now, they're playing some good baseball. I'm feeling the Mariners right now. I'm going to give them a little bump. I'm going to give the Mariners the bump. I'm going to move them up to a C. Because, hey, they're right there in playoff contention. Beast, I am toxic. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. So, yeah, the Mariners, I like what the Mariners did this past week. They're going to bump up to a C. Here we go. Moving on. We got the Blue Jays. 4-6 in their last 10. When is this Blue Jays team going to take off? Lots of highs and lows, just like it says here in the title. But you won today against the Indians. So let's take a look here. It's just a very up and down season for the Blue Jays. Not really able to kind of get it going. But this past week, you split today against the Indians. So I believe the Indians had a walk-off win or a walk-off sacrifice fly. I feel like that's what I saw. But yeah, you won today. You won one of the games today in the doubleheader. And then you won Friday night. Wait, am I looking? Yeah. You won Friday night against the Indians. You split with the Yankees on Thursday night. Tuesday you won. Then yeah, very weird week for the Blue Jays. Lots of weather. You had 2 doubleheaders this past week. Rainouts. Man. But yeah, the pitching was not good against the Rays on Monday. Bounced back on Tuesday. Split on Thursday. Won on Friday night in a big way. Scored 11 runs. It's just a very up and down team. I don't know. Blue Jays team they're just weird. They should be playing much better. They should. I mean, they've had a lot of injuries this year. So, I mean, you signed George Springer and you've had him for what, like 4 or 5 games? So, I don't know. But this Blue Jays team, last week I had as a C+. And overall, this past week, I don't know, man. I mean, how many? So you won 1, 2, 3. You won 4 games this past week. And 1, 2. So you went 4-3 this past week. I mean, I don't know. Should I keep him as a C+? Keep him as a C+. I like what this team has. Jeremy Marsh, what's going on? Let's go look at the numbers. Toronto right now is one of the best offenses, 4th in offense this year. The starting pitching for Toronto, you are at 28th. Not good. But the bullpen has been a little better. They're 15th overall in the bullpen. So I'll keep, I don't know. I think you kind of split the week. I mean, you did win more games than you lost. So I'll keep the Blue Jays as a C+ right now. I still think it just feels like it's a good team there. It's a matter of when are they going to go on this run, kind of like what the Rays are doing right now. Are they going to have a run similar to that? I'll put the Blue Jays as a C+. That's what they were at last week. You basically split the week this past week. So I'll keep the Blue Jays as a C+. They just got to get healthy, man. They got to get healthy. Here we go. Moving on. We have the Brewers. Hey, the Brewers are finally getting themselves back on track. 28-25. Last week I had the Brewers as a C+. I'll probably keep. I feel like I might keep them as a C+. But let's go take a look at what they did. Closing out the Blue Jays here and opening up the Brewers. Okay. Man, I love me some Brandon Woodruff, man. Love Brandon Woodruff. Love that guy. So good. Woodruff and Burns, man, in a playoff series, do you want to go up against those two? Oof. I would hate that. But their offense, though, that offense has got to be better. Taking a look this past week, you split with the Padres, a good team, and you swept the Nationals. It's a good week. I mean, hey, this Padres team, that's not an easy series. That's definitely not an easy series, and you split the series. So, and then you swept the Nationals. So I like the Brewers. I feel like I'm not quite ready to move them up from a C+. I feel like I want to see just like a little bit more, but then again, I don't know. You had a pretty good week. If you had won 3 out of 4 against the Padres, I think I'd be willing to put them as a B. It's like, I just want to see a little bit more. Let's go look at the numbers. The Brewers, here we go. Again, that offense has not been good. 28th. I actually want to go take a look at how the offense ranked this past week. So let's go take a look. Let's put in the numbers. 24th to the 30th. How did the Brewers offense do this past week? Here we go. Brewers. You were 17th in offense this past week. So, I don't know. I usually like to do a vote on a couple of these teams. I'm kind of struggling with this one, everyone. Let me know, where do you think the Brewers should go? Should I keep them at a C+ from last week, or should I give them the bump to a B? I need some help here, everyone. Let me know in the chat. Where do the Brewers go? Where do the Brewers? I'm stuck on this one. I see a B. I see a C+. Feel like I'm seeing more C+ than B's. I'm seeing an F. I am seeing a B from Bob. I feel like I'm seeing more C+. Yeah, I agree, Alan. I mean, that was a good series. You split the series. If you had won 3 out of 4, this would be a no-brainer for me. Yeah, I see that one. I see a C++. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm sort of in the middle. I'm very close to a B. Yeah, for now, I'll keep the Brewers at a C+. I'm ready to put them up to a B, but yeah, for right now, I'm like at a C++ for the Brewers. They're trending in the right direction, so I'll keep the Brewers at a C+ for right now. I need to see a little more offense. Here we go. The Astros. It's another weird team this year. Another weird team. Great offense, but they played the Padres this past weekend. They had a good win today from Zach Greinke. Man, oh man, that game yesterday with the Padres. If you didn't see the Fernando Tatis home run, go watch that and go listen to Don Orsillo. Don Orsillo, probably one of my. I mean, I'm biased because he was with the Red Sox for so long. But go listen to the call that he made when Fernando Tatis Jr. hit that home run. That dude what a great call. Oh my God, he was freaking out over that, man. So much energy from Don Orsillo. I love Don Orsillo. Yeah, Astros, they were very close to winning that one yesterday. But yeah, you kind of didn't play a great series against the Padres there. And then they had the whole Dodgers series. The Dodgers series from this past week. You split with the Dodgers this past week. You had the brawl in the stands. And then you lost 2 out of 3 to the Padres. So kind of a weird week for the Astros. Daniel Cole has just subscribed. Welcome. But yeah, you lost. So you lost 3 and you won 2. So not a great week for the Astros. Hey, tomorrow, Memorial Day, 3 o'clock against my Red Sox. I'm ready. Bring on the Astros. I'm ready for the Astros. So last week I had the Astros as a B. I feel like I kind of want to keep them there. I mean, you won today against the Padres. So, but let's take a look I mean, this Astros lineup is very good. Second overall in baseball right now. The starting pitching, it's a little iffy. The middle of the road. They're getting enough done from the starting pitching, but this bullpen though has not been great for the Astros. Alan Land has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. But Houston, the bullpen's good. Starting pitching is okay. Offense is awesome. So you kind of didn't have the best week overall, but at least you ended it on a winning note. I feel like I'm going to keep the Astros at a B. I'm not, I don't know. I didn't really see anything drastic. I mean, again, you played some good teams this past week, the Dodgers and the Padres. So I'll keep them at a B for now. So I think that's fair. Aaron Gandia has just subscribed. We're getting a ton of subscribers tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for subscribing if you are new tonight. Thank you. But, I just clicked out of the standings by accident. Dang it. Here we go. Alrighty. So, okay. Here we go. We got a juicy one here. The Yankees. Just kind of going off on the Yankees a little earlier. What's up with this Yankees team? Full of talent, but you got swept by the Tigers. Avery Loves has just subscribed. What is going on? Here we go. The Yankees. Where, oh where? I'm going to tell you right now, they are not staying at an A. I'm sorry, but this Yankees team, you had a really bad week. You lost 5. My mouse right now is not cooperating. You lost 5 out of 6 this past week, including a sweep to the lowly Detroit Tigers. I'm sorry, you should maybe one loss, but a sweep? I mean, come on. I mean, you lost 2 out of 3 to the Blue Jays. Svi Rabin has just subscribed. Welcome. But then just a bad week. Not a good week. My mouse is killing me right now. But the Yankees, you've lost 3 straight. You lost 5 out of 6. I feel like I got to bump the Yankees down. I still think this is a really good team. I still think this Yankees team is really good. I just don't know if, again, I'm voicing this again, and maybe it's not a popular opinion, but is Aaron Boone the right guy? David Joseph, welcome. But is Aaron Boone the right guy? I don't know. Man. It just feels like something just never is quite right with the Yankees. Good talent. Starting pitching this year has been really good. 3rd in starting pitching on the year. The bullpen has been really good. 3rd bullpen this year. I mean, it's a good team. It's just the offense is just very inconsistent, and they're not playing good defense either. I want to point that out. Their defense does not rank well this year. The Yankees defense this year, they're 24th. Not good defense. Berserk 415. Hello. But yeah, so this Yankees defense is not playing good. It just feels like they're not playing like great fundamental baseball when it comes to, the offense and the defense. So good pitching, which is kind of weird because usually it's the other way around. This Yankees pitching staff is usually the part that's struggling, and the offense is good. But it's the other way around this year. They just haven't really been consistent. It was a bad week for the Yankees. I still think it's a good team. Captain Wesker 12, what's up? I had the Yankees as an A last week. I'm not going to go too crazy. I think it's just a bad week. I'm going to move them down 1 spot to a B+. I'm going to give them a little, not going to go crazy on the Yankees here. I'll go B+ for now. I'll bump them down, but they're definitely trending down. They need to turn their week around. They need to turn it around this coming week. So we'll have to wait and see. If they go on a losing streak, Andrew Gregory, what is going on? Hello. If they go on, if they lose more this next week, let's say they lose like, I don't know, well, let me look at their schedule for this week. So you got an important series here. I mean, God, you're going into a series against a 4-game series against the Rays, and you're coming off a sweep. I mean, this is a really important week. You got the Rays for 4, and you got my Red Sox. Yeah, let's go. Red Sox, Yankees. I'm ready for it. Weekend series, Red Sox, Yankees. Let's go. I'm stoked for that. Let's go. But this is a really important week for the Yankees. I'm just saying. I mean, you got 4 against the Rays and then 3 against the Red Sox. This is important, man. I mean, I don't know. How do they go into this series? They got really no time to think about it because you got the Rays tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So, how are you? Mr. Chicken has just subscribed. What's up? But there's a lot here, man, to think about. How are they going to go into this series? What's their mindset going to be? I mean, you've been struggling. Or are you going to just? I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. But this Yankees team, I'm going to go B+. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to just drop them down one spot. I'm very interested to see what this Yankees team does against this Rays team because, hey, this is a big divisional series. Again, let's go to the MLB standings here. Right now, the Yankees are 4.5 back, and you're going into so you got a cold Yankees team going in to a series against a red-hot Rays team. 4.5 out. I mean, could this be the make or break of the Yankee season? If you get swept by this Rays team, you're going to be 8.5 out. I mean, I don't know, man. And then if you go into I'm just saying, if you get swept by the Rays, I wonder if you're going to start hearing for Aaron Boone. I'm starting to wonder that. If you get swept by the Rays, is Aaron Boone's job going to be on the red hot hot seat? I don't know, man. I'm just be on the lookout for that. Don't be surprised. We'll have to wait and see. I'll tell you what, if the Yankees this week, you got how many games? You got 7 games this week. It's a busy schedule, man. Busy schedule. You got no days off this week. There is no rest here for the Yankees. I'm just saying, man, let's say you lose like 5 out of these 7 games this week. If you lose let's say you lose 3 out of 4 to the Rays and you lose 2 out of 3 to the Red Sox, I think you're going to start hearing for people calling for Aaron Boone. I'm not going to be surprised. I think this week is very important for the Yankees and Aaron Boone's job. I'm just saying that because you got key division matchups here. So the Yankees, I'm going to keep at a B+ for now. I still think there's a lot of talent on this team. I'm not going to go crazy and just drop them down. So I've talked enough about the Yankees. Let's move on. The Cleveland Indians, 28-23. They won today. They had the walk-off sacrifice fly. Here we go. So last week I had the Indians as a C. But hey, this Indians team, they're sticking around, man. They're sticking around. The Indians right now, they are 3.5 out against a good White Sox team. So the Indians this past week, you won 3 out of 4 against the Tigers, and you lost 2 out of 3 to the Blue Jays. So I feel like I'm going to keep them as a C for right now. I mean, if you had done better overall against the Blue Jays this weekend, I think there could have been the C+. But you took 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4, against the Tigers, but you lost 2 out of 3 to the Blue Jays. I think C. I'll keep them as a C for now. If we go take a look at just some numbers real quick, Cleveland again. One problem for them has been the offense. It's just not a great offense. They're 26 in offense. The starting pitching has actually been struggling lately. So that the starting pitching, surprisingly, Dizzy Head 3, welcome to the channel. Starting pitching surprisingly ranks 20th on the year, and the bullpen has actually been pretty good. 10th best bullpen in the majors this year. So for the Indians, I had them as a C last week. I'll keep the Indians as a C this week. Next, we have the Mets. Here we go, the Mets. Finally, this Mets team, they're starting to put some wins together. I mean, they were, and then they started to get inconsistent again. But, hey, Jacob deGrom, he's going against the Diamondbacks. Good. I think that's his first start back. So, But let's take a look here at the Mets this past week. They've had a lot of injuries. So taking a look, you won 3 out of 4 against the Rockies, and then you beat up on the Braves yesterday. So this Mets team, they're definitely going to get the bump. Last week, I had the Mets as a C. I'm bumping them up to a C+. I'm going to give them the bump. C+ for the Mets. I want to see a little more before I really put them into the B's, I think. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I'm not official on that just yet. Let's take a look at the numbers. The Mets offense, it's been struggling, but they had a big game against the Braves. So, yes, Colin, thank you. That is the second start back. But they're 21st in the offense this year, but they're 8th in starting pitching. Noah Syndergaard, not going to be back for a little while. He's getting pushed back a little bit. They're pushing him back, 5 or 6 weeks or so? Man, Noah Syndergaard, man. That'd be great if they can get him back. That's just another great arm for that rotation. But they have the best bullpen this year. The number 1 bullpen in all of baseball. So you like to see it. Mets fans, you got to be happy about that. You got to be happy about that bullpen because that bullpen in the past few years has not been good. So, yeah, for the Mets, I don't know. You had a good week this past week, but again, it was the Rockies. You beat up on the Braves. I'm gonna bump up to a C+. A C+ from last week. I'll keep them right there, C+. Definitely trending towards a B, though. If they can have one more good week, I'll put them into the Bs, maybe even up all the way to a B+. Here we go. The Cubs. Hey, look at the Cubs. The Cubbies. They're playing some good baseball lately. I had them as a C+ last week. I think the Cubs have maybe earned a trip to the Bs. I'm just saying. I mean, they lost today, but this Cubs team been playing good. I mean, again, they had some, pretty easy series. But again, this is what you should do with these easy series. I know we like to say, oh, it's just the Pirates. Oh, it's just the Tigers. But hey, this is what you got to do. You got to sweep these series. And you took 2 out of 3 against the Reds. And even going into last week, you took 2 out of 3 against a good Cardinals team. You took 3 out of 4 against the Nationals a couple weeks ago. So this Cubs team, man, they're playing good baseball. Playing really good baseball. Just overall lately, not just even this past week. They've been playing good for the last couple of weeks. I'm going to give the Cubs the bump. A bump up to a C+, from a C+ to a B. Who would have thought? I didn't think I was going to be putting the Cubs here. Didn't think. So there you go. The Cubs, man, they've been playing good baseball. They have the 9th best offense this year, which is really nice to see because this Cubs offense has not been great in the last couple of years. Chris Bryant, him bouncing back is huge. The starting pitching for the Cubs has not been great, but they've been doing better lately. Let me actually pull up the last couple of weeks. Here we go. So the last couple of weeks, this Cubs starting pitching has actually been pretty good. Kyle Hendricks has been good. Zach Davies has been good. Adbert Alzolay has been good over 3 starts. Arrieta's gotten knocked around a little bit. Trevor Williams has been good. They've been getting some good starts, man. You like to see it. This Cubs starting pitching has been stepping up. Let me actually go to all teams. Where do the Cubs rank in the last couple of weeks? The Chicago Cubs starting pitching. Where is it? Oh, hold on. I didn't do the custom dates. There we go. All right. So the Cubs starting pitching in the last couple of weeks. Where is it? Okay, they're 19th. Let me actually just pull it up from the past week. And let's see where the Cubs are at. 10th. So the Cubs have the 10th best starting pitching this past week. So their starting pitching was 4-0 on the week. They didn't get one loss. 2.20 ERA, 3.37 FIP. Hey, look at the Cubs starting pitching are getting it done, and that's even without Yu Darvish. So, yeah, the Cubs, I'm giving them the bump. Giving them a bump to a B. They have made it into the Bs. James Scott, welcome. Hello. Here we go. What's the next team? The A's. Here we go. So the A's, they were red hot at one point, and I feel like they've been kind of just playing 500 since then. Lost a couple in a row. But where did I have the A's? I had the A's as a B+ last week. So are they going to stay at a B+? You lost to the Angels today. You lost yesterday. You won on Friday. And then so you split with the Angels this past week. So let's take a look-see. All right. Okay, you lost 2 out of 3 to the Mariners, and you split with the Angels. Man. It's not very, Just, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, this A's team, they're just not playing, they're not playing very inspiring baseball lately. You're kind of just hanging around. I feel like, I don't know, that kind of just makes me I don't know. I'm not feeling energized with this A's team. Where's that run that they went on? I want some more wins. Let's take a look at the numbers. Oakland, they have the 8th best offense. Starting pitching, 12th. And the bullpen, they have this, that's from this past, that's the starting pitching this past week. So the bullpen, they have a good bullpen. They have the 12th best bullpen this year. So, I don't know. Oakland, I feel like it's a good team. The numbers, they speak for themselves. They rank really well. They're leading the division. I feel like I'm okay with keeping them as a B+. I think I'm okay with that. I'll keep the A's at a B+. They are definitely, they could, if they need a few more wins this week, man. I think to stay at a B+, I think they gotta win a few more games this week. I'm getting close to maybe putting them down to a B, but I'm not ready to bump them down just yet. So I'm still gonna go B+. Here we go. St. Louis, kind of similar to the A's, kind of bouncing back and forth. Dylan Carlson had a home run today, but you lost to the Diamondbacks pretty badly today. But the Cardinals, they're a good team. They're just not really doing anything crazy as of late. You lost 2 out of 3 to the White Sox this past week. I mean, you won 3 out of 4 against the Diamondbacks. So you should be winning 3 out of 4 against this Diamondbacks team. So, I mean, overall, you went 4-3 this past week. I'll keep the A's. I mean, you lost pretty badly to the Diamondbacks, though. I don't know. St. Louis with the offense, they rank 15th. They rank 19th in starting pitching. And the bullpen, they rank 9th. So the bullpen is really helping them out. I feel like I like the A's better than the Cardinals. I feel like I like the A's better. You know, like I think these two teams are pretty similar. I don't know. I just like Oakland better. Is that just me? I feel like I just like this Oakland team better. But I think for the Cardinals, they were a B+ last week. I'll keep them as a B+. Keep them as a B+. Here we go. Moving on. Dodgers. What happened to this Dodgers team, man? I don't get this Dodgers team. We got another subscriber. Victor Mendez. What is going on? Welcome. Hey, the Dodgers, they made it into the A's last week. But you've lost 3 straight. You lost to the Giants. 3 in a row to the Giants. You lost 3 out of 4. And you split with the Astros. So, hold on. Loading. You split with the Astros, and then you lost 3 out of 4. So, you went 2-4 this past week. I feel like I don't know. Do I want to keep the Dodgers as an A? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, because if we look at the division standings right now, I mean, the Giants are ahead of the Dodgers right now. I mean, God, how the tables have turned. Last week, I had the Dodgers as an A, and I had the Giants as a B. So I think I'm going to bump the Dodgers down to a B+. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it. But let's take a look at the numbers. Got to look at the numbers. They're third in the offense right now. They're first in starting pitching overall in the year. And the bullpen, though. 18th in the bullpen. This bullpen is not getting it done. Not getting it done. We got another subscriber coming in. Alex Conway, hello. Taking a look here. So hold on. This is offense this past week. Dodgers had the 14th best offense this past week. Taking a look at starting pitching. Actually, I'll just look at the pitching overall. The Dodgers pitching overall, 28th overall. That's not good. Let me see. I'll go to the starters. 24th in starting pitching. And the bullpen's 28th. So, not great, man. Not great. Good citizen. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. Hello, hello. But yeah, it's just 1 second, everyone. Alrighty. So, yeah, this Dodgers bullpen is not getting it done. I feel like I'm going to just bump him down to a B+. Kind of like the Yankees. I had him as an A last week. I'm going to go B+. Very back and forth, man. A lot of these teams. A lot of back and forth. So Dodgers at a B+. Offense is good, but starting pitching's been struggling lately. Bullpen's been struggling lately. Try Hard Gaming. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, Cesar Bravo. I agree with you. We're seeing a lot of injuries this year. Yeah, Mookie Betts, he's not been at his best this year. So if we take a look at the Dodgers right now, let's take a look at some of these guys. Max Muncy's having himself a really good year. Look at that on base for Max Muncy. A 445 on base, 12 home runs, a 28 RBIs. Will Smith has been good. Will Smith has been, I think, pretty underrated this year. Got another subscriber coming in. You guys are going crazy. Jeffrey Huber, hello, hello. We've been having a lot of injuries this year and everything. It's the Dodgers have definitely been feeling the injuries. But look at Will Smith. He's been really solid overall this year. Not with the offense, like nothing crazy, but he's providing good defense. So he's hitting well. He's getting on base. Just good stuff from Will Smith this year. Taking a look here, Chris Taylor. He's playing pretty well. Valentino Hernandez, welcome. Yeah, could you imagine Max Scherzer on the Padres? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Padres did it. The Padres they're just getting guys. But man, imagine if the Padres got Max Scherzer. Ugh, forget that. Could the Dodgers go get Max Scherzer? Why not? Here we go. Yeah, Chris Taylor playing good. Justin Turner, he's been playing good. Mookie Betts, not a great year for Mookie Betts, but he's been dealing with a lot of stuff, shoulder stuff, back stuff. Lance Roulau, what is going on? Hello. Hey, Padres getting Chris Bryant. Where would he? I mean, I guess he'd play in the outfield. But yeah, this Dodgers team, man, they're definitely feeling some injuries. I'm going to go, but just to finish off what I was saying, Dodgers, I'm going to just bump them down to a B+. I mean, you lost 3 straight against the Giants. So A last week, Dodgers down to a B+ this week. And let's talk next up, the Chicago White Sox. They've won 4 in a row. This White Sox team, man, are they going to finally go on this crazy run? Carrick Barnett, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. Hey, Rad Console Gaming, Scherzer to St. Louis? Maybe. But the White Sox, hey, Lucas Giolito looked really good against the Orioles today. Granted, it is the Orioles, but Lucas Giolito, 12 strikeouts today. Taking a look at the White Sox this past week. You won 2 out of 3 against the Cardinals, and you swept the Orioles. What a great week for the Chicago White Sox. Big has just subscribed. What's going on, my friend? Welcome. So, yes, and King Yellowman, Yes, Gonsolin and Brusdar Gratterall will be back soon. So, hey, Dodgers, they're starting to get healthy. Yeah, we got to see some more wins from the Dodgers to get back into the A's. So last week, I had the White Sox as an A. I mean, could the White Sox be an A+? Could the White Sox be an A+? Let's take a look. The White Sox have the best offense in Major League Baseball right now. The starting pitching, they rank second in starting pitching, and they rank fourth in the bullpen. I'm going A+. A+ for the Chicago White Sox. They were an A+ at one point. I'm going A+. The numbers are good. They're playing good baseball this past week. A+ for the Chicago White Sox. That's what I'm talking about. A+, our first team to make it into the A+. Here we go. I mean, what else is there to say? This White Sox team is good. Take a look. Let's look at some of these guys. Yoan Moncada, man. I was, this past offseason when I was doing my predictions, I was kind of leaning towards maybe going Yoan Moncada as an MVP pick. Maybe not quite an MVP, but he's having a really good year. Really good year for Yoan Moncada. Look at the on base, a 284 average or 284 batting average, a 420 slugging. Hey, 28 RBIs. I'd like to see a little more power from a Yoan Moncada, but yeah, Yoan Moncada playing great baseball, good defense as well. 22 Nando, what's going on? Welcome. Jose Abreu. Hey, another Jose Abreu kind of a year. Tim Anderson's playing well. Yermin Mercedes, he's kind of come back to earth a little bit in the month of May, but hey, he's still been pretty solid for the most part. Yasmani Grandal, you'd like to see a little more out of him. Really low batting average for him, but he's getting on base. Really weird. That is a really low batting average, but hey, he's there for defense as well, so he's providing that. Luis Robert, I mean, yeah, he's hurt for a while, so you're not going to see him for a little while. Kyle Holmes, what's going on? Nick Madrigal, he's having himself a good year. Adam Eaton, I mean, yeah, he was good. He's providing good defense. But this White Sox team is good, man. If we go take a look at the starting pitching. Starting pitching for the Chicago White Sox has been really good. Carlos Rodon. Hey, look at Carlos Rodon. Can we give it up for Carlos Rodon here? I mean, he's having a great year. 5-2, 1.29 ERA. Look at the strikeouts. 13 strikeouts per 9. Lance Lynn's been really good. Lucas Giolito, I mean, he's starting to pitch better as of late. I picked Giolito to be the Cy Young, and I don't know if that's going to happen. But Kopech, dealing with an injury, but he's been really good. The starting pitching has been bangers for the Chicago White Sox this year. Dylan Cease has been good. They're getting great starting pitching. Dallas Keuchel, he's been fine. The ERA is a little high. Not a lot of strikeouts, but yeah, this White Sox team is doing really good. I'm happy to put the White Sox as an A+. I had them as an A last week, but they're getting the bump. They rank really well in all the numbers, so White Sox is an A+. Here we go. Moving on, we are down to 4 teams. My Red Sox have been playing some good baseball this past week. Let's take a look at my Red Sox. Are they going to be an A+, or are they going to be staying at an A? Here we go. So I'm ready for this Houston series. Give me the Astros. I'm all about it. A little bored today. I was, I like my Sundays. Sundays for me, I don't really do anything. I don't go to the gym. I don't work. Sunday to me is like my baseball day, kind of just, that's just like my day to kind of just put I always have the Red Sox on, but that's definitely my one day where I'm like, okay, it's Sunday. I'm going to watch the Red Sox. I'm going to not think about anything else. And I'm just going to watch the Red Sox. But yeah, they split with the Braves in 2 games, and they swept the 2 games they had with the Marlins. So not really much from the Red Sox this past week. But there was a lot to like with the Red Sox this past week. Take a look. This 9-5 win. Devers had a home run in that game. The offense was just so good. Pivetta pitched really good. This Red Sox team, man, they're just playing good. And it's like, I think they're for real. I've kind of thought, like, I kind of had maybe like a smidge of a thought at one point, like, a few weeks ago. I was like, is this Red Sox team going to come back down to earth? I don't know, man, but they just keep winning games. I mean, they're 5th in offense this year. Starting pitching is doing enough. They're 6th in starting pitching, but the bullpen has been really good. 5th in the bullpen. So, are they an A+? Are they an A+? Here's where I'm at. This week is going to be a very important week for my Red Sox. A 4-game set against the Astros, and you got 3 against the Yankees. I'm going to tell you all right now, if the Red Sox win 3 out of 4, at least against the Astros, and 2 out of 3 against the Yankees, I'm moving them up to an A+. This is going to be a big week for the Red Sox. I think this is a prove it kind of a week for the Red Sox. You got a good offense against the Astros. And hey, the Yankees, they've had their struggles, but the Yankees are still a good team. So, William Aviles, welcome to the channel. This is a prove it week for the Red Sox for me. This to me is going to say, hey, are you just like a good team, or are you a really good team? So right now, I'm going to keep the Red Sox as an A. Keeping them as an A. But this to me, this is the week where it's like, okay, what exactly, you got some good competition this week. Let's see what you got. So this Red Sox team, I'm liking this Red Sox team this year. It's been really fun to watch. These guys have been just so good on offense. Xander Bogaerts, maybe an MVP candidate. Devers, JD Martinez, Alex Verdugo has been really good. It's just so good. Hunter Renfroe's been really good lately. Christian Vasquez has been decent. Kike Hernandez has been fine. And there's so much like you got flexibility on this team. I just like this Red Sox team. They're fun to watch. The starting pitching. Look at the starting pitching. When I look at these stats real quick, the first numbers that I see, I don't even look at ERA with this Red Sox starting rotation. I don't look at the strikeouts. I don't look at the walks. I look at the games started. Look at the consistency. You got 5 guys who are just making their starts. They're not amazing. I mean, the ERA, for Nathan Eovaldi, a 4 ERA. Nick Pivetta, 3.86. Martin Perez has actually been pretty good this year. 3.55. Garrett Richards, 3.83. Erod has actually had his struggles a little bit, but the FIP paints a better picture for him. These guys are just making their starts. And they're doing enough. And they're letting the offense do what they do. They're letting the bullpen do what they do. The starting pitching has been not excellent, but they're doing enough to win games. And that's why this Red Sox team has been really good. And then if I take a look also at the bullpen's been good. So Matt Barnes has been awesome. Adam Ottavino's been really good. He's got himself back on track lately. I mean, Garrett Whitlock, he hasn't been great as of late, but he's getting it done. I like a lot about this Red Sox team, but again, I'm diving into the Red Sox a little bit right now. But the reason I'm diving into them is because I think it's like, are they an A? Are they an A+? Are they a B+? I think a lot of people are like, kind of like, what is this Red Sox team exactly? I want to see them play some competition. So A for the Red Sox as of right now. We're down to 3 teams: the Giants, the Padres, and the Rays. Here we go. Giants, you took 3 out of 4 against the Dodgers. You've won 3 in a row. You're 6-4 in your last 10. San Francisco, they're playing some good baseball lately. Good baseball. Good baseball this past weekend. Kevin Gausman had himself a good start this past weekend. David Ramos, welcome to the channel. Hello. Taking a look at the San Francisco Giants. And you beat Clayton Kershaw, who's having a good year this year. So let's take a look at the schedule. Alrighty. So kind of like my Red Sox a little bit. I think people have been wondering, like, hey, what is this Giants team? Are they for real? Are they not for real? Like, kind of, people are still, I think, trying to figure out this team. But I think they made a pretty good suggestion this past week that maybe they are for real. Because you took 3 out of 4 against the Dodgers and you won both games against the Diamondbacks. Last week, I had the Giants as a B. So let's take a look at the numbers. The Giants offense 14th. I actually want to take a look at this Giants offense a little more closely. Buster Posey. Can we give it up for Buster Posey? Look at Buster Posey. A 2.1 wins above replacement, 10 home runs, 21 RBIs. I mean, great defense as usual from Buster Posey. This guy has bounced back in a big way. 331 average, a 415 on base, a 613 slugging. Could we see Buster Posey as an MVP candidate? I think you'll see Buster Posey give maybe a couple of votes. Why not? Brandon Crawford's having a good year. Look at Evan Longoria. Can we give it up for Evan Longoria here? I mean, we don't really see much of Evan Longoria. We haven't seen much of Evan Longoria in the last few years, but he's playing good baseball. 357 on base, that's really good. 493 slugging, that's really good. Mike Yastrzemski, I mean, the batting average is a little low, but he's still getting on base. He's doing enough in the lineup. You'd like to see a few more guys step up. Austin Slater, I'd like to see a little more out of. He's providing some power, though. Brandon Belt, 8 home runs. Steven Dugar, not too much. He's hitting 310 over the 62 plate appearances, 355 on base. That's really good. But real quick, I want to just take a look at how the Giants did this past week. I got another subscriber coming in. Bubblizzy? Is it Blublizzy? Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. Yeah, Chairman AO. I think the Giants are starting to Crawford is having a career year. Very good year. I want to take a look at how the Giants are doing this past week. Because I'm thinking here, are they going to be a B+ or an A? I'm just saying. So the Giants this past week had a really good offense. Third in offense this past week. You know what you're getting with the starting pitching. The starting pitching with the Giants has been awesome. Kevin Gausman's having a banger of a year. Emilio Garcia, welcome to the channel. Kevin Gausman is having a banger of a season. He is 5-0, 10 strikeouts per 9, a 1.53 ERA. Kevin Gausman for Cy Young? I mean, why not? This guy's having an awesome year. I'm just saying. And he banked on himself, too. He took the qualifying offer. He took the 1-year deal. And he's going to get himself a big payday. He's going to get himself a big payday. Johnny Cueto, he's bounced back this year. Logan Webb has been good this year. Ryan Weckstein, welcome to the channel. Logan Webb, I'll tell you, in the offseason, I remember talking about Logan Webb, and I remember thinking, hey, Logan Webb, man, he's going to be pretty decent. He's got some good stuff. Anthony DeSclafani's been a good pickup. Alex Wood has been a good pickup. Aaron Sanchez has been decent. They even got Scott Kazmir. Look, Scott Kazmir, welcome back. I mean, goodness gracious. The starting pitching has been really good. However, where I am a little worried with this team, is the bullpen. They rank dead last in the bullpen. 30th overall on the year. But let's take a look at how they've been doing lately. So I'll go from just this past week. So the Giants bullpen, they're 24th this past week. The bullpen is a little suspect. A little suspect in that bullpen. So Jake McGee, decent 4.15 ERA. It's just the bullpen overall. Let me actually go to the custom dates. So this past week, you got Jarlin Garcia, who's actually pitched well out of the bullpen this week. I mean, they got a couple of guys that are inflating the numbers a little bit. Kazmir had 1 inning. So these guys are inflating it a little bit. But overall, I mean, you have over the whole year, you're dead last in the bullpen. So they got good starting pitching. The offense is doing enough, but the bullpen is just not great. Not great. So I don't know. That bullpen really needs to step up. I think the Giants, man. I think this Giants team, I don't know. Kind of wondering here because you're ahead of the Dodgers by 2 games. You just took 3 out of 4. I just think, like, the Dodgers and the Giants, they're very similar. Have good starting pitching. Bullpens are weak. But But the Dodgers have a better offense. You got to face the facts on that one. The Dodgers just have a better offense than the Giants overall. But the Giants, they're finding ways to win more games than the Dodgers lately. So the question is, are the Dodgers an A, or are they're definitely moving up, or are they going to go up to a B+? This is a bit of a toughie. They're moving up. Yeah, Isaiah, definitely carrying the bullpen. The question is, are we going to put the Giants ahead of the Dodgers, or are we going to put them at the same level? I'm seeing a lot of A's. I'm seeing some A's. Let's see what you guys think. Yeah, Isaiah, I agree. They need some bullpen. You know what? This Giants team, I got to give them credit, man. They took 3. Oh, and the defense. Hey, thank you for pointing out defense. Bay Area Rays. Let's go take a look at the defense. Ooh, look at San Francisco with that defense. 3rd overall. Ooh, and the Dodgers are 9th. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going Giants with an A. You took 3 out of 4 against the Dodgers. The starting pitching is bangers. The bullpen could use some work, but it seems like they're doing enough. The Buster Posey, feel-good story, coming back this year, having a good year. Evan Longoria having himself a good year. Brandon Crawford having himself a good year. Let me actually go back to that real quick. Brandon Crawford, man, hitting .257, .339 on base. But the good thing about Brandon Crawford, it's not just the offense. Isaac Velasquez, what's going on? Brandon Crawford's been playing some good defense, according to Fangraphs. 5.1 defensive runs above average. You like to see it. 11 homers, 32 RBIs. Brandon Crawford's having himself a good year. This Giants team, I'm happy to say, I'm going to put them as an A. Hey, they're ahead of the Dodgers. I think it's close. I think it's very close. The Dodgers took a step back this week, while the Giants, they just played good baseball this week. I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it, actually. But I'm just saying. The Giants played good this past week, and you took 3 out of 4 against the Dodgers. So I'm going to reward the Giants with an A over the Dodgers. The Dodgers are sitting in the B's, the B pluses right now, but they just played better baseball this past week. I'm going to reward the Giants. I'm going to get a little frisky. Say, hey, Alan, I like that. Willie Mays, say A. Here we go. We're down to 2, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Padres. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. As a Red Sox fan, I would love to see my Red Sox in the World Series. But if I saw a Padres-Rays World Series, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at that. I think that would actually be a really fun World Series. But Tampa Bay. What is there not to like right now about Tampa Bay? Matthew Heater, what is going on? They've won 15 out of 16 games. I think, so last week we had the Rays as an A. I think there's only one thing to do here. But let's go take a look at the numbers. Tampa Bay. Funny enough, Tampa Bay, for being a good fundamental team, they don't rank very crazy good in defense. It's weird. Colorado actually has the best defense right now. I don't know. But offense, take a look at the offense. Tampa Bay, they have the 7th best offense right now. They just find ways to just create offense. They strike out a lot, but they just get the runs across, man. Here we go. Starting pitching. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Here we go. Starting pitching, they're 15th overall. Taking a look here at the starting pitching. Wait, what was that? Oh, wait, that was offense. Oh, wait, Tampa Bay is the 15th best. What is this? Hold on, everyone. I'm getting myself all confused. Or is it? Oh, that was this past week. Never mind. All right, so let's move it. I'm getting all confused with my tabs. Okay, hold on. I'll look at the offense here in a second. Where is the starting pitching? Here we go. Starting pitching for the Rays. They are 10th. They're 10th in starting pitching. And the bullpen, 14th. 14th in the bullpen. So let's take a look hey, one surprising player, Joey Wendell. Look at Joey Wendell this year. A 362 on base. He's getting a ton of hits. I mean, what is there not to like about Joey Wendell right now? He's leading the team in wins above replacement on the offense. Taking a look at, actually no, he leads the team in wins above replacement. Look at Tyler Glasnow, just having a good season. Elijah Stockard, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Well, what I like about Tyler Glasnow is he's keeping his walks down. He's under 3 walks per 9, and that's been something that has actually kind of plagued him a little bit in his career. If we take a look at his career, the walks in 2020, he's gotten them down. In 2019, the walks were not really an issue over that really good stretch that he was having. But also one more thing about last year too is he was giving up almost 2 home runs per 9. So he's gotten that down. He's gotten the walks down. It's funny because he had a lot more strikeouts per 9. Giovanni just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. It looks like he's taken the strikeouts down a little bit more, but it's translated to better pitching overall. He's got the walks down. He's got the home runs down. He's just having a good year. So I'd rather have Tyler Glasnow sacrifice a few strikeouts to become a better pitcher overall. So there's just a lot to like. I mean, right now, and look at Rich Hill. Can we give some love to Rich Hill? I mean, he has been making all of his starts. Probably about 5 innings per start or so. But Rich Hill has been really good. I mean, 3.63 ERA, 10 strikeouts per 9. I mean, there's Rich Hill. Hello, what's going on? Shane McClanahan has been good too. Michael Wacha's been good. I said for Michael Wacha, I said it as a possible bounce back guy, and there was a lot of people in the chat that were like, no, Michael Wacha's not going to do anything. And I was like, you know what? If there's one place Michael Wacha could go, Tampa Bay would be a great place to go for Michael Wacha, and he's putting up good numbers. 3.04 ERA. So let's take a look at the bullpen for Tampa Bay. Andrew Kittredge having himself a dandy of a year. Ryan Yarbrough's been good out of the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks has been good. John Joyner has just subscribed. We're getting a ton of subscribers tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Ryan Thompson having a good year. Hunter Strickland having a good year. Yeah. So, I mean, you haven't seen Chris Archer. Hopefully they can get him back. And I saw someone in the chat also mention Brendan McKay. And Michael Johnson's also saying that Shane Baz. Let me actually go look up Shane Baz. Shane Baz, how's he doing? Wander Franco's doing good down in the minor leagues. But Shane Baz right now, he's in Double-A. He's had 5 starts so far. 13 strikeouts per 9. DRE011910 has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, hey, Shane Baz, maybe we could see him at some point. Wander Franco's been having himself a good year. Let's take a look at the Wander Franco stats. That's not Wander. Well, that is Wander Franco, but that's not the right Wander Franco. Here's Wander Franco. Wander Franco's been good down in AAA. Hitting 284. 4 homers, 18 RBIs, a few stolen bases. So for Wander Franco, I think it's only a matter of time before you see him. This Rays team, man, they're just a good team. They're just a good team. Ethan Mahone has just subscribed. What's up? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, Tampa Bay, I'm moving up to an A+. I think Tampa Bay right now, they're just winning games. You got a good offense. You got good starting pitching. You got a good bullpen. I think they need a little more starting pitching. I think they need, if they could go out and get someone at the trade deadline, like a guy, even someone someone like a Kyle Gibson or something like that. They're not going to go out and get a Max Scherzer. That's just, that would be crazy. Could you imagine if the Rays went out and got Max Scherzer? Oh, that'd be nasty. But yeah, I could see them maybe going after someone, maybe a little bit more starting pitching depth. I think offense, I actually like what they do on the offense, and they're going to get Wander Franco eventually. But yeah, I mean, I think the Rays, I think they're going to do something at the deadline. Why go big? Come on, Tampa. Go get a Max Scherzer. You got the prospects. Just go do it. Just go do it. Why not? Why not? Why, if you're Tampa Bay, why can't you go get a Max Scherzer? Stop being cheap. Come on. Sell a few more hot dogs. Go get a few more bucks. Go get Max Scherzer. That'd be insane. They're not going to do that. But I could see them maybe going after someone like cheaper. But right now the Rays, man, they're playing great baseball. I mean, this is a no-brainer for them to be in the A pluses. However, well, actually, they have the same record. They're tied. So this is like 1A and 1B right now. But San Diego is the last team that we are going to pay attention to. They were the only team last week to be an A+, and they will be once again the last team that I talk about tonight. Let's take a look at San Diego. That offense keeps getting better. They were down in the bottom in the beginning of the season. This offense has been creeping up in the standings. We got a super chat. Caleb All-Britain with a $4.99 super chat. Rich Hill has been my favorite thing about this Rays season. And Ji-Man Choi. You know what? Actually, let me take a look at Ji-Man Choi. Look at Ji-Man Choi hitting 353, couple of home runs. Not a lot of games so far, but he's playing good. Brandon Lau, you'd like to see a little bit more out of Brandon Lau. I mean, come on. 192 average. He's got 9 home runs. So, this is what this Rays team is, though. Look at Austin Meadows, actually. Look at Austin Meadows. 11 home runs, 36 RBIs. But yeah, this team, they strike out a lot, but they just get it done when it matters the most. So, I don't know if that's going to translate to playoff, to a World Series. We saw it last year. We saw a lot of strikeouts, and we saw a home run happy Rays team. It wasn't enough to get it done against that Dodgers team. Could they get it done maybe this time around? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They're playing great baseball, though. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Here we go. Let's take a look at the Padres. So, Padres, this offense has been really good. Let's pull. Actually, that's starting pitching. Let's take a look at the San Diego Padres offense. Here we go. Leading the way, Fernando Tatis Jr. No surprise there. This guy's playing all around. Okay, close to all around good baseball. Offensively, he is as good as they come. 15 home runs, 36 RBIs. He's got 12 stolen bases as well. However, the one thing with Fernando Tatis Jr., it's the defense. He needs to improve on the defense. Trent Grisham's having himself a good year, hitting over 300. Jake Cronenworth continues to be a really good player. Manny Machado, he's been solid for the most part. The average is a little low. That needs to come up a little bit. Will Myers has been fine. Tommy Pham, again, he's not having a great year, but he's providing some speed, 6 stolen bases. He's got a few homers. I mean, he's been fine for the most part. 356 on base, so that's good to see. Austin Nola's got a good on base. Eric Hosmer's actually having a pretty good year. Not good defense, though, from Eric Hosmer. Not good defense, negative 6.4. But 5 homers and 30 RBIs. 4 stolen bases from Eric Hosmer. Let's take a look at the starting pitching. They are 9th in starting pitching. Yu Darvish has been great. Joe Musgrove has been really good. Blake Snell, surprisingly, has not been all that great. A 4.50 ERA. Who would have thought Joe Musgrove would be the better guy so far? I think a lot of people were thinking of it the other way around. But Joe Musgrove has been really good. But the most important thing about Joe Musgrove is he's been staying healthy. So, yes, Jason. Yes, Rich Hill is still starting. He's doing really well. Chris Paddock has been good. So the San Diego Padres starting pitching has been great. Lamet, I don't know what's going on with Lamet. But the San Diego Padres bullpen has been good. They're ranked 7th overall. Let's go take a look at these guys. Mark Melanson's been really good. 17 saves. Holy cow. He's got 17 saves already? It's not even June. Holy cow. Dude, that is really good. 17. Oh, Alex Reyes has 15. Dang, Alex Reyes is having himself a pretty good year. Whew. 17 saves. That's crazy. I mean, he's on pace for... Hold on, let me do some terrible math. So, 17. So, if he averaged about, like, 8 saves per month, that he would be on... So, hold on. June, July, August, September. So, 4 more months. So, that'd be 32. Dude, Mark Melancon is, like, on pace right now for 50 saves. Crazy. That's crazy. He's on pace right now for... He's averaged 8.5 per month. So if he did that for 4 more months, that would be 34 more saves. So then plus the 17. So he's on pace right now for around 51 saves. That's crazy. Mark Melancon, who would have thought? I mean, yeah, he was good last year, but it's just funny with him because he doesn't strike out a lot of guys. You know, Alex Reyes and like guys like Matt Barnes, like tons of strikeouts. Matt Barnes has been good too. Look at Craig Kimbrell. I mean, I was thinking maybe the Cubs trade Craig Kimbrell, but the Cubs are playing really good baseball lately. So maybe they end up hanging on to him. But we'll have to wait and see. But back to the Padres. Good bullpen, good starting pitching, good offense. I mean, what else is there to say? San Diego had as an A+ last week. I'm keeping San Diego as an A+. So we got 3 teams in the A+ right now. We got the White Sox, the Rays, and the Padres. The Red Sox and the Giants are my A's as of right now. B+, Yankees, A's, Cardinals, Dodgers. Astros and Cubs as my B's. C+, the Blue Jays, Brewers, and Mets. C's, Braves, Mariners, and the Indians. D's, Nationals, Reds, Marlins, Phillies, and the Royals. And my F's, Orioles, Diamondbacks, Rockies, Pirates, Rangers, Tigers, Twins, and Angels. So those are my power rankings for this week. We are all done, and we have another subscriber, Kevin Martin. You guys have killed it tonight. I think we got, like, I don't know how many new subscribers we got. We got a ton of new subscribers tonight. We, I think, got about 100 subscribers tonight. At least 50. I think we got at least almost 70 subscribers tonight. You guys are off the charts. You guys are awesome. Thank you to all the new people that have come in tonight. We do power rankings every single week here on Sunday night around 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock some nights. But every Sunday night, I'm going live for my power rankings. Everyone as well. Hey, go check out some videos that I made this past week. I made, I feel like a lot of videos this past week, so go check them out. Look out for some content this week. I'm going to come out with a little bit more. But yeah, everyone, I appreciate you coming out tonight. Another fun night of baseball. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. If anyone is still new here and you have yet to hit that subscribe button, if you can, hit that subscribe button. I'm talking baseball here all the time. Everyone, I want to thank you so much. I hope you all have a great week. I hope you have a great Memorial Day. Memorial Day, always very important to me. A couple of my brothers, actually all 3 of my brothers, were involved in the military in some way. So, hey, Memorial Day. Think about, why it's such an important holiday tomorrow. Enjoy it with your family. Enjoy it with friends, whatever you may do. Watch some baseball tomorrow. We got a lot of baseball on tomorrow, especially during the day too. So everyone, have a great week. Happy Memorial Day. And yeah, have yourself a good night, and I'll talk to you next time.